Hey guys, we'll get to our next clip in a second, but first I want to touch on something very important to me and our team at TYT. Mental health affects so many people, no matter who you are or what your background is. We at TYT are partnering with BetterHelp so you can access professional, affordable, and convenient counseling through the phone and video chat with therapists at the comfort of your own home. Head over to betterhelp.com/TYT for more info and how you can receive unlimited help from licensed professional counselors from your phone or computer at any time.
Following the news regarding Paul Manafort getting charged 8 out of 18 of the charges in his trial, and also news of Michael Cohen taking a plea deal where he confesses that he paid two women, Karen McDougal and Stormy Daniels, hush money at the direction of Donald Trump. Donald Trump had a meltdown, which is to be expected. Now, he went on a rally, or did a rally in West Virginia, but today he decided to break everything down from his perspective, and here's what he had to say. First, he gave Paul Manafort a lot of credit. I feel very badly for Paul Manafort and his wonderful family. Justice took a 12-year-old tax case, among other things, applied tremendous pressure on him, and unlike Michael Cohen, he refused to break. Make up stories in order to get a deal. Such respect for a brave man.
Okay, so let's review what Manafort just got convicted for, okay? A jury of his peers listened to the trial on 8 huge charges. And likely to go to prison for the rest of his life. Among the things that he was convicted of was not reporting $30 million in taxes, hid it offshore, and he did that fraud while he was working for the pro-Russian Ukrainian government, so that, unlike you, he wouldn't have to pay taxes.
That's right.
Okay, that he could just hide it offshore because he's rich enough to hide it offshore and to violate the laws of this country. And then he committed other fraud to take more money that he didn't deserve in the form of loans, etc. Trump is like, what a brave man.
What a brave man.
What a brave man for hiding his money. What a brave man for breaking the law.
The only thing that matters to Trump, for obvious reasons, is whether or not these associates or former associates are gonna turn on him. Manafort so far has not turned on him. And so that's what he considers brave. Like, oh, he's willing to take the fall for me. Because Manafort could have negotiated some sort of plea deal, he didn't. And so that's what Trump is applauding him for. By the way, just to be absolutely clear, Manafort worked as a foreign agent, did not tell the US government about it, made $60 million over the course of 10 years doing that, hid $30 million from the US government so he wouldn't pay taxes, then went broke. He went broke after making $60 million. Just let that sink in for a second. And then since he was so broke and desperate for cash, lied to banks to obtain loans. That's what Manafort did. He is a disgusting human being. So
I'm gonna say one more thing here. He said he refused to break. You know what he sounded like? He sounded like a mob boss. He was a good man. He refused to break. Why are you so afraid of him breaking? I mean, I know you MAGA guys, you're so unbelievably stupid that you think, oh, no, they would break and make up stories. Like, oh, I bet the mob guys also would break and make up stories. No, they break and they tell the truth, okay? And he's just saying it right in front of you. He's like, oh, it's a good man. He wasn't a rat, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't a rat, he didn't give us up. Okay, gee, I wonder what you did with him. Before, I wasn't sure that he did something with Manafort. I knew Manafort was crooked. Now he's convicted, we know that. Which president goes out after a guy is convicted of all these crimes and goes, what a great guy, what a wonderful criminal? That's Donald Trump. You want to celebrate criminals along with Donald Trump? Don't ever say you're for rule of law. Don't ever say you're for law and order, because you're not. You're an unbelievable hypocrite. And if you think really breaking meant that he was gonna make up stories, you're also an idiot. Breaking means he's gonna tell the truth about Trump. So now I do know. It turns out Manafort does have stuff on Trump. Otherwise, Trump wouldn't be worried about him breaking.
So the Manafort saga isn't over. He's facing another federal lawsuit in Washington, D.C. So just something to keep in mind for the future. But more importantly, There is talk about whether or not Manafort might take some sort of deal in the sentencing process for the crimes that he has been convicted of. Because if he does have dirt on Trump, there is some possibility that he could trade that information for a lesser sentence. I think that that's unlikely to happen. This is just my speculation, my prediction, because Trump has made it, in my opinion, clear that he is ready and willing to pardon people. And it seems as though Manafort is banking on Trump pardoning him. We'll see. That's just my prediction for the future. All right, now what else did he have to say? Michael Cohen pled guilty to 2 counts of campaign finance violations that are not a crime. Wrong, they are a crime.
That's why he pled guilty. That's kind of the definition of guilty. The judge accepted it, the prosecutors charged it, he agreed, everyone in the system agreed it was a crime. That's why he's facing 3 to 6 years in prison. You don't go to prison if you didn't commit a crime.
I know, he's talking about it as if it's someone who cheated on their diet. Like, hey, did you eat that extra piece of cake that you weren't supposed to eat? Guilty! Like, that's not what's happening here. Like,
hey,
this
it's not
is
a crime.
Court of law.
But like, people say that colloquially, hey, it's not a crime, right? Except when it's an actual crime that you just got convicted of.
Yeah. There's more. If anyone is looking for a good lawyer, I would strongly suggest that you don't retain the services of Michael Cohen. His longtime fix-it attorney, fix-it lawyer, all of a sudden he's like, no, don't hire that guy.
Yeah, I mean, Giuliani was talking about how, Cohen has a long history of lying and deceit. Then why did Trump hire him?
Exactly.
And why did he keep him for all those years if he has a long history of deceit? Because that's the one part Giuliani is telling the truth about. Yes, Cohen does have a long history of lying for Donald Trump. That's why Donald Trump hired him.
Yeah. I'm jumping around a little bit, but let's go back to Manafort. This was my last favorite tweet from Trump in this meltdown that he had. He said, a large number of counts, 10, could not even be decided in the Paul Manafort case. Witch hunt. No, but he was convicted of 8 of them. And it was a mistrial when it came to the other charges because not all of the jurors agreed, right? So that doesn't, anyway, like.
No, but that's what's hilarious about this. It's like you get convicted of rape and murder and bank robbery, but the jury deadlocked on whether you're a co-conspirator on jaywalking and a mugging. So, not guilty. You know what I'm saying, right? No, he's going to prison for the rest of his life. That's pretty guilty. 2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below. Then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.